Welcome. This is September's DIY craft, sponsored by the Friends of the Waverly Public Library. This month we are doing macrame plant hangers. This is kind of the finished product, and I'm kind of just going to walk you through what you'll be working with from the packets that you hopefully picked up from the library. You should have received 6 12-foot ropes and 2 3-foot ropes. And so you'll also be wanting masking tape to tape down the rope onto the table or the wall, whatever is easiest for you, and scissors, and a wooden ring. So I'm going to kind of show you. We're doing 3 different types of rope knots today. The wrap knot, the half square knot, and the square knot. Okay, so to start with, you're going to take your 12-foot rope and split it in half basically and wrap it around the wooden ring, okay, and then tape it down. All right, so the first knot you're going to be working with is the wrap knot, okay? So you're going to take one end of the rope and kind of place it so the end is hanging off a little bit. It doesn't need to be perfect. And then you're going to kind of make a loop, okay? And bring it back up and around your thumb, okay? And then behind the rope, okay? And you're going to want to make it as tight as you can, okay? And then just keep going around, okay? Several times. So you can kind of start seeing it come together a little bit. All right, so you should have it looking about like that. It's nice and tight. The ropes are right next to each other, okay? And then you're going to use this loop and bring the rope under the loop, okay? Under the loop. And then bring it across your thumb like that, okay? And then you're going to go back up through here and pull it tight, okay? And then you can just cut off the ends, all right? And I can show you that to you again. So, start with, again, you're going to go up to the top of that wooden ring so it's a little over, and make a loop, and then go back up just over your thumb, and then around the rope. Nice and tight. You can make it as long as you want. Okay, and then you have your loop again, and bring this rope that you've been winding around the rope underneath, okay? And then bring that rope across, and then you're going to go back up here and tighten that really tight, okay? Just like that. And then just use your scissors to cut off any excess, okay? Okay, so that's the wrap knot, okay? And that's not too bad. That's pretty simple, okay? So next is the half square knot, okay? And I'm gonna show you kind of, it's a little easier to see with different colors of ropes at first, at least I found. So, and I'm gonna kind of exaggerate here just to give you a good idea of what to do, okay? So with this far right gray cord, you're going to kind of make a triangle, okay? Lay it over those two middle ropes, and then with this far left white rope, you're going to bring that under that hole that you just made, okay? And then you're going to tighten it, okay? Just like that, okay? And as you go along this half square knot, it might turn a little bit. If you see over there, it kind of turns, which is just what you want to happen, okay? So again, so now this white rope is on the right, okay? So then you're gonna make that triangle again, okay? And then this gray rope is going to come under, okay? Just like that. If you can kind of see, it should kind of look like that. Okay, I'll do one more. Now I'm working with the gray rope, okay? Making another triangle. And then I have this white rope I'm going to bring under through that hole, okay? And then tighten it. And you'll get faster at this as you go along. So don't worry about going too fast. Okay. So we've just done our practicing with our half square knot. Okay, so now we're gonna do the real thing with the plant hanger rope, okay? So you're going to separate the plant hanger ropes into 4, okay? 4 strands. So start with 1 strand of 4, pretty much right below the wrap knot that you just did, okay? And then you are just going to do the half square knot that you have been practicing, okay? So I'll go a little slower here. The far right cord, okay? Make that triangle and then go over, and with this far left cord, I'm gonna tuck it under that hole that you just made. And then bring it all the way through, okay? And then tighten it. Okay, so it should look about like that. Okay, then you're just gonna do it again. 15 times, okay? And it's okay if you lose track. It doesn't have to be exactly 15, okay? Like I said, this might turn a little, but that's what you want it to do. Okay, then you're going to move on to the next 4. You can see it kind of twisted around like that, like it should. So when you've done your half square knots there, you're gonna go 5 inches down about until you do your square knots, okay? Your square knots are gonna be really similar. You're just, to your half square knot, you're just gonna be adding on the left hand, okay? And I'll show you that. So very similar to the half square knot. So you're going to start, or yes, the whole square knot. You're going to start with the farthest right rope, okay? Make that triangle. Take the farthest left rope, the white rope, and you're going to tuck it under. And then tighten it, okay? So there you've made the half square knot, right there, okay? Now to get the whole square, the square knot, you're going to need to start on the left, okay? Make that triangle over the 2 middle ropes. You're going to take the white rope and tuck it down and through that hole that you just made, okay? And then tighten it. So it looks like that. Okay, let's do it again. So start with the gray rope, go over the 2 red ropes in the middle, take the white rope and go under and through this hole that you just made with the gray rope, just like you did with the half square knot. Okay. And then you're going to go take the gray rope, make a triangle, take the white rope under and through that hole you just made, okay? I'll do it one more time. Take the gray rope, put it over the 2 red ropes, and then take the white rope up and through that hole, okay? Then take the gray rope again, make a triangle, take the white rope and pull it through that gray hole. Okay. So it should start, this is a more straight pattern, like you can kind of see over here in the finished product. Okay. So you're going to keep with this strand and go about 5 inches. I'm just going to estimate, okay? But you can use a ruler. And for each, it takes, so you'll do 5 whole square knots, okay? And it's 1 square knot and 1 whole knot will make 1, okay? So I'll count it out for you. So this is not 1 yet. You're doing the half square knot. Okay. So this is still 1. And then to finish it up with the whole square knot, remember you're going to take it with your left hand over and under and through. And then tighten it. And that right there is going to be 1. You can see it looks a little different than up there. It's straighter, obviously. So now you're going to move on and do the same thing with these next 2 sections, okay? About the same distance. Do the exact same thing. So up to that, that's about what it should look like. All right, so you've done all 3 of your knots already. So that's great. So the next step will be going back to the half square knots, okay? And you're going to kind of connect the ropes a little bit. You see through here on the end product. All right, so you're going to take 2 ropes from one grouping, and then 2 ropes from another grouping. Okay, and so the next knot you're going to go back to is your half square knot. Okay, and it's going to be about another 5 inches down. Okay, so I'm going to start about right here and go back to the half square knot. Okay, so this one's going to be twisting again a little bit. And you're going to do 15 of these, okay? Just like what you did at the top. Okay, so you've done that strand. Now you're going to pick 4 more. And do your half stitch again 15 times. About the same distance as the other half square knot. One last square knot, half square knot. Okay, so you finished with these half square knots, the second group of half square knots. Now you are going to go back and back to this grouping of ropes. Okay, so you're going to take two from each group, basically, or two from each group. Yes, and go about 4 inches down, and then you're going to do 5 whole square knots, okay, with these new 4 ropes. And you can kind of tighten it, okay, as you go along, so it looks a little tighter. So that's 1. You're going to do 2 more, okay. Okay, and then you're done with that. So the final step, once you have all of this completed, you're going to go about 3 inches down, okay, and do a wrap knot again. So with your second piece of 3-foot cord, you're going to take the end, one end, so it's about 3 inches, we'll say about there, okay, make a loop, just like that, and then you're going to go wrap it around. Okay, then you're going to find that loop that you had made and bring the end of this down, up and through, okay? And then take this end right here and pull it tight. And then cut off the excess rope. And you can trim this at the bottom here too.